Hey, what's going on guys, it's therudolphin here, back at it again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the leaked week 3 challenges. Also guys, if you would like help with these challenges, make sure you leave your Epic Games username down below in the comments, and I will add you and help you out with these challenges. So if you guys want to stay up to date with all the Fortnite news, leaks, and information, make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell notifications on, because when you do this, you are going to be staying up to date with all that information, and you will get notified every time I post videos like these. So make sure you do that if you want to stay up to date with everything. Now without further ado, let's hop right into this video. So guys, the very first challenge of week 3 is search chests or ammo boxes at Misty Meadows. Now the entire time that I'm going to be talking about chest and ammo box locations, in the background I'm going to have footage of me finding ammo boxes and chests. So if you guys are confused or unsure where the ammo box locations are, just watch my gameplay in the background and follow it in game if you would like to. And in the gameplay I'm going to be showing you some locations, so yeah, you can use my gameplay if needed. But yeah guys, to complete this challenge quicker, I would use Team Rumble. Team Rumble is going to help you out a lot in this case, because in Team Rumble there's a lot more loot spawns compared to normal games, so that means that there's going to be more chest spawns and more ammo box locations. So make sure you guys take advantage of this and use Team Rumble to complete this challenge or get it done quicker. And yeah, that's how you can complete the very first challenge. Now the second challenge is going to be eliminations at the Authority. You have to get a total of 3. Like I said about the last challenge, I would also recommend Team Rumble. And that is because the players that are in Team Rumble are honestly not the most experienced. So if you wanted to, you could drop at the Authority and hope that some people from the enemy team also went there. Most of the time, I find at least 1 or 2 enemies there. So you might also, but you might not too. If you wanted to though, you could let this build up over time, and you could also complete it in solos, duos, or in a squad game. It honestly doesn't matter how you complete it, because all you have to do is get the 3 kills at the Authority and the challenge will be completed. So make sure you complete this challenge however you would like. Me personally though, I am going to use either Team Rumble or a solo match to get this challenge completed. And me personally, I think that this is going to take me a couple matches, and that is because the Authority is such a hot drop in the season. It's basically like the Tilted Towers, so it's okay if it takes you guys a couple of tries or a couple of matches. So if it does, don't worry, you have a lot of time to complete all these challenges. Alrighty guys, so the third challenge we have is collect floating rings at Lazy Lake. Now I think that this challenge is kind of gonna be like previous challenges that we've had in the last season, where we have to collect them above. But do not be fooled by this challenge, because it's actually going to be around Lazy Lake. So guys, don't be looking up in the sky for the rings. They're going to be down around Lazy Lake. Now I'm guessing that they're mostly going to be in the water, but guys, these are leaked challenges, so I doubt that they have put the rings in Lazy Lake already. But in the background, I'm going to be showing some possible locations of where they might be, so make sure you watch the gameplay. And that is some possible places that they might spawn at. Now if they don't, I will most likely make a separate video for this, so don't worry, because if they're not there, I'll show you guys in another video. But they should be where I'm showing you all in the background gameplay. So just follow where I am going and look where I am searching at too, and you will most likely find a couple of them. But guys, do not think that the rings will be in the sky and you have to like dive through them like I was talking about how they were in the previous seasons, because that is not the case for this challenge. So do not do that, and do not get confused by that, because that kind of confused me at first too. But these are going to be all on the ground, and there will be none in the sky that you have to dive through or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just clarifying that so you all know. And yeah guys, so the fourth challenge for week 3 is dance on top of the crane at Rickety Rig. Now this one is kind of self-explanatory, but I'm going to be showing you the location of where the crane is. So if you all did not know where the crane was, just watch my background gameplay and watch where I land at. If you follow my gameplay and go to the exact same spot that I'm going to, then you can get this challenge over with and completed very easily and quickly, so make sure you do that. Alrighty guys, so the 5th challenge we have is deal damage from inside a cornfield at Frenzy Farms. And to complete this challenge you have to deal a total of 100 damage. Now I would suggest Team Rumble for this match, but it's very unlikely that the cornfield will be in that small circle where the circle forms in Team Rumble. So I would suggest doing solos, duos, or squads with your friends. And also guys, if you need help with these challenges, make sure to leave your Epic Games username down in the comments below and I will add you and help you out with this and other challenges. But yeah, to complete this challenge you have to do a total of 100 damage to your opponents. So how I'm going to complete this challenge personally is I am most likely going to go into the cornfield and I am either going to use an assault rifle to get that damage, or I'm going to use a shotgun and maybe bait an enemy with some loot near the cornfield, and then if they run up to get the loot, which is right outside of the cornfield, I'm going to shoot them for as much damage as I can while I'm still inside the cornfield. So yeah, you can either shoot at people from inside the cornfield, or you could bait people with loot right outside of the cornfield, and then once they get close enough, shotgun them. And guys, make sure you use the cornfield to your advantage, because you have the jump on your enemy and they don't even know where you're at. And most of the cornfields at Frenzy Farms are very large, so it's going to be very hard for them to try and find you. So make sure you all use this to your advantage and get off as much damage as you can while you're in the cornfield. Now, I'm not sure if you break all the corn in the cornfield, if it will still give you the damage or not. I'm guessing that it will though, because you're still like typically in the cornfield while you're doing that. So you could even build a 1x1 and box fight someone if you had to. So yeah, that's a couple ways that you can complete this challenge. Alrighty guys, so the 6th challenge is destroy cars within 60 seconds of landing at Retail Row from the battle bus. Now to get this challenge completed, you have to destroy a total of 2 cars within 60 seconds after touching down at Retail Row. Now there's honestly a lot of cars at Retail Row, so you all should have no problem getting this challenge completed. And some tips for this challenge is use Team Rumble, because in Team Rumble you land a lot lower than you would in a normal match. What I mean by this is your glider does not redeploy once you're like over a house or something. So yeah, your redeploy does not go off until you're super close to the ground. So you guys can use this to your advantage to complete this challenge. So make sure you use Team Rumble for this challenge, because it's really helpful and it will help you complete it a lot easier and quicker. Alrighty guys, so the 7th challenge for this week is land a chopper at the bottom of a steamy stack. Now for this challenge, the water is going to be receded, or the water levels are going to lower. So once they lower, you're going to have to fit a chopper into a steamy stack. Now honestly, a chopper is really not that big, so it'll be very easy to fit inside of a really large thing like a steamy stack. So you guys honestly should have no problem with this. Now I would recommend Team Rumble for this challenge also, because there are increased or normal spawn rates for the chopper, but I would not recommend using any arena games, because in a recent patch Epic Games said that they were lowering the spawn rate of choppers in competitive modes such as arena. So if you're trying to get this challenge completed quickly, do not use arena for it, because it will make it harder for you to find a chopper, and people are going to be more aggressive, so they might even try shooting it down once you get one. So yeah, just don't get a chopper in arena. Unless you want to, go ahead. And alright guys, the very last challenge is deal damage to opponents at Caddy Corner, and you have to deal a total of 200 damage to your opponents to complete this challenge. So for this challenge, what I would do is basically land on the snowy hill, which is right outside of Caddy Corner. Once you loot up there, then head over to Caddy Corner and try and get tags with an AR far away. And then if the person pushes you, don't be afraid to engage in like a build battle or a box fight if needed. And guys, you most likely will get this challenge completed all in one match, because usually multiple people land at Caddy Corner And if not, multiple people don't land at catty corner, then one person, or the person that does land at catty corner, will most likely have 100 shield and 100 HP, and that comes out to a total of 200 health. So that will mean you will be able to deal a total of 200 damage to them, and even if they heal with minis, then you can still deal damage, and then they will regenerate it, and you won't even have to kill them to get it. So yeah, that's the last challenge for this week. If you all enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.